Bro, beef is an animal. It be about a product.
Yeah,
you can't ride beef.
And he telling on
I
them.
gotta fuck my mom.
He's telling.
My mom, I gotta tell, bro. Like. All right, nice. You disgusting. You're a disgusting human.
You thought you could really
disgusted in my mom's. Like I'm gonna be.
I'm not gonna be.
Why you playing with my man?
Why you play with my mans is crazy.
Playing with my mans like that. Action.
That's what I'm saying. I guess that's what I'm saying. It's the first. Niggas don't never give.
It's happy holiday.
Niggas said happy holidays. Like, nigga, the holiday is over.
Nah, we still festive. The New Year's coming.
This probably gonna be this probably not gonna come out till after the New Year. That's the thing. Yeah. This probably gonna be our first.
It's not like I'm taking down these decorations
anytime soon.
We'll be in Valentine's Day with these.
I will not allow that to happen.
That's crazy. That's February.
By probably the second or third time we shoot with these things up, and in the new year, I'm taking them down. Like by the end of January, I will take them down.
Good man.
I didn't say I was gonna take them down nicely.
In my house. Come on, what we doing here? Hey, yo, this nigga dropped a heart.
We gonna have to bleep that.
Yeah.
That ass have to bleep that now.
Have to bleep that.
We literally have to bleep that to not get demonetized. Yeah, I seen that. I've seen a lot of people recently been bleeping shit to just not get demonetized.
Yeah, if people do it in the first 10 minutes because there's some new. Basically, YouTube is not playing with niggas. They like, listen, bro. You see this ad money we got? Follow these laws, or you're getting less than you're getting less than what you could be getting. Which is why Quis and Mr. Beast be beef riding niggas like me about retention and all this other stuff. The higher retention, the higher you're at.
I just want you to know that like half of that shit got to be bleeped now because you just said beef riding niggas.
Bro, beef is an animal. It be about a product.
Yeah, but
you can't ride beef.
No shit.
No.
I know I can't because I'm just not that type of person, but if I wanted to, it's possible.
Can't ride.
Just hop on a couch.
Yeah, I was
cow.
can't ride cattle.
Yeah, like you never been bull riding.
A cattle is not ridden.
I'm not saying it can't. I'm not saying
it literally is not meant to be, and it does not get ridden.
A horse is considered cattle.
It's capable.
No, horses are not considered cattle.
They're just considered horses.
They're horses.
You ever ridden a bull? That's cattle. That's Angus.
Nigga said that's Angus.
Good beef.
Sheesh.
You pass me that?
Yes, sir.
Get that to that nigga.
Niggas don't ride cattle. Niggas said some nonsense.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, you can ride cattle, bro. You might not be riding your female cows. That's not what you listen.
That's not what they
Welcome back to another great episode of Farming with Reese and Quis. We got the good farmer Quis to my left. It's your host, the great farmer Maurice. We have Farmer Morgan here.
We gonna have to add like how like Dan Lebatard got the Dan Lebatard show with Stugatz. We gonna have to do like the Quis and Reese show and try to find a way to incorporate him. I feel a little bad now.
No.
It's been building up. It's been something I meant to talk about. So I figure we air the grievances on the pod.
Can I be honest with you?
I don't take it personal.
Yeah, he does it. And then to be honest with you, I've had this idea with him many a times of just doing another show where he's like, if it isn't named after us, which is probably.
Oh, we could always just change the name of the show at some point.
That's not happening. This right here is staying exactly what it is. Even if this shit don't work, we're gonna beat this horse until it bleeds.
Until it bleeds is crazy. But
on the other hand, I've had plenty of ideas of having him.
What if we just change the name? What if it really blows up and then we just change the name?
Why would you do that?
Because of branding and marketing. Because something more. Because of something more.
The name and the brand. Why would you change it?
No. We don't. We're building a brand. You can always improve your brand. Like Nike was once like Blue Check Sports or some shit like that.
Bro, listen, all the people that have liked the show and approached me about it said they like both the show and the name. So I'm good. You want to change the name of the show? Get the Quis show and rechange that.
Get my name first anyway. I don't care.
And we don't care either.
Shit. Like I got first headache. Would they got to put the Q first? They got to be like, nah, I don't like that. Fix that.
Q and R.
Like just think about that. They ever put up a sign with our names? They ever put up a sign with our names? The Q.
Nah.
Q and R.
Get your mids.
Nah, one day I was talking to somebody, I forgot who it was, and I told them I wanted to do a podcast, and they told me, and like because they called me Quiz, they was like, you should just call it Inquisitive. I was like, That's actually a good ass idea. Like,
really good idea.
Where the fuck you been in marketing, bro? Go get into some shit. Like, that's a great idea.
Yeah. Is that taken already?
I don't know if there's a podcast called that, but like,
if you misspelled it, technically, you'd be fine.
I could just find some way to like hyphenate it, you know, do some shit, make it fancy.
Yeah, but nah, I've told him like I want to do a comedy pod soon. I just like I barely afford to do a regular pod. So it's like till that time comes, it's like nigga, you're gonna have to just sit there in the back burner, brother.
I'm gonna go do some stand up one day just to prove to everybody I'm like increasingly not funny. So I'm gonna go bomb on stage so that you stop pitching this idea.
I'm not pitching it to you. I'm talking about me and him. And maybe somebody else, not Quis.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
They said not
They
Quis.
said you was never included, bro.
3 weeks ago, we were sitting in here arguing about the pie. It's like, I want to be funny, Quis.
Yeah, no,
Quis, be funny. Why can't you be funny?
Here on the Quis and Reese show.
Some niggas like, nigga, that's just like.
But you said it yourself. You're not a pro, so I'm gonna leave it to the professionals. Alright, fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with y'all.
You ain't even get a laugh. Like,
It's
you better
fine.
be glad that wasn't a joke you
fine.
tried to deliver on stage.
Honestly, I am glad it wasn't a
Yeah,
joke
with
I
that
didn't
one.
try to land on stage, but it's fine. I'll do this comedy podcast with some funny niggas who are definitely sitting on the right pill side of the game.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
that's what it is.
And yeah, we'll have some fun. We'll get some clips, some content.
When you start hanging out with Fresh and Fit, that's when you lost me.
Nah,
Starting out with Fresh and Fit. I'm saying they're not too bad.
bro.
Like, nah.
Please, we're not even about to.
Nah, we don't got.
We're not even about to bring these
Them
niggas
niggas is
up.
fake crazy.
We're not even about to bring these niggas.
It's
up.
not. Yeah.
It's just listen. It's all the guru shit. Listen. Look at this. Look, I didn't even mean to put this up. This is the last thing I was watching. After watching 2 weeks of CoffeeZilla, I don't want to deal with no.
The veil has been lifted from your eyes.
Nothing's cool. All these niggas is just like. Bro,
CoffeeZilla is another speedo type of guy.
Nah, you never seen it. So CoffeeZilla basically does like
Nigga says
informational
nigga say
video.
Speedo?
The best Sneeko, you mean?
Sneeko, yeah.
Bro,
Whatever
That was probably
you created
funny
a
as-
fucking narrative that I watched Sneeko, and it's literally sticking because he believes this bullshit.
Because, bro, we worried
Yeah.
about you. We just want to make sure you don't watch Nico. So I'm
definitely
just
promote that
giving you the
narrative, and I
warning,
definitely caught
bro.
on to
I
it.
love black people. I do not blame black people. I do blame black people for a lot of shit black people do, but I'm not public. I don't know, but I don't watch
Bro,
that
just
nigga
stop
content.
talking. Just stop. Just stop.
Listen,
But basically, CoffeeZilla makes like informational videos. That's the best way to put it. He takes like real world happenings between social media people, Instagram gurus, even like some base level celebrities, not
And
like super,
influencers.
you know what I mean? Even some high level celebrities that may get involved in some things. He goes on Instagram lives when they're having discussions. He's interviewed some high ranking officials at companies and so on and so forth. He's just a journalist. He primarily posts on YouTube, from what I know.
and a lot of times, like he said, he's aiming at celebrities, influencers, people in that space who are literally what the term that's coming popular is
wouldn't
grifting their fans.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say he just focuses on celebrity. It's
No,
just been
you're
in
right.
recent years
so I
because
hear
of the boom of social
What
media.
got you tweaking over?
Bro, everything is a lie.
Oh, this nigga
Nah,
just be
niggas be
spewing
really-
lies.
No,
Bro.
it's like, all right.
Oh,
So what do you think of Elon Musk?
I think he's a great businessman
All right, why? No. Why?
because he made certain moves to acquire his wealth.
Okay, cool.
Before you go,
I'll agree with you to your first statement now, because your second statement, even though you were kind of just trying to walk through it and get something off, was basically, well, he made the right moves. And at the end of the day, being a successful businessman is making the right moves. Now, what if I told you that everything that you would actually, because I understand what you're saying now, coming with the right moves. What if we really break it down? All the things that you would quantify as the right moves, like, oh, he built this, or he bought this, or he did this. Like, those are the moves you're thinking of. He ain't do none of that. He owns one part in Tesla, and it's not even like an actual part. It's like the little mechanism that connects to the charger. So the reason he pumps out the chargers for the company is because
it's the money maker.
it's the only thing that gets them money, because
Or maybe you should say gets him
him money because the charger is in use, and most of the chargers in the U.S. use that Tesla part. Yeah. So most chargers are Tesla chargers, and only Tesla chargers can charge with that little part. Wow. So hence the reason that it not only sells Tesla chargers to new places looking to, get into the game of having chargers at their stations, but it increases Tesla sales because since most of the chargers in the US or anywhere are Tesla chargers, you have to buy a Tesla in order to use it, which means the most convenient way to charge your vehicle is to have a Tesla.
To speak in similar to the point that he's making, for me, from all the stuff that I've watched, he's made a lot of he's seen a lot of people make moves that some people weren't too favorable of, and then just made it even 10 times or just did the same exact thing. So like what he basically described is almost basically kind of like a more hardcore version of the Apple iPhone charger thing.
Different. Apple has its own operating system.
No. Not even comparing that far. Then I'm just saying it's switching the charger on your people and then not selling not selling the charger with the phone type shit. You remember that weird little window?
That little in between, and then
basically what I'm trying to get at.
And guess what?
He steals these little things that are nuisances to the consumer, but beneficial to the actual seller.
But here's the difference. Because Apple was now selling what is qualified as an incomplete product, they had to start including the charger. Now they don't have to give you the wall brick. That's the thing that they didn't. That's the thing they stopped doing for a little while. Then they just started including wall bricks and stopped giving you headphones because they got rid of the headphone jack. But in the first time when Apple stopped giving you a charger and you just got the phone, it was very, very, very illegal in a sense, because now you're forcing a consumer to go and buy an additional product just to be able to use the first product, because it's now gonna just die and you can't charge it because you didn't provide a charger that's supposed to go to the device. Now, Apple's argument was like, oh, it's the same charger from previous generations in a sense. And at the time, when they did make the first switch, it was. You could use the same charger on your new iPhone that you have for your old iPhone. The difference was the brick was a new size. There was
different
the voltages and all that other stuff. So you still, to get the right charger for your new iPhone, you had to go buy a charger separately. The difference with the shit with Elon Musk is he's not essentially saying, oh, you have to buy Tesla. He's just like, no, we're going to corner the market. We're going to buy as much market share as possible by putting these chargers everywhere. And now that our chargers are the predominant one and they only charge Teslas, we're going to lead the market or be somewhere in the forefront of the market until other companies start at least coming to us and being like, hey, let us use that little charger. Let us use that little charger piece. We don't need anything else. Just give us the other attachment, which is what Elon Musk essentially created. He's like, just give us the little attachment so we can go put it on our cars. Now, if he's done that, I'm not sure. But
I've also seen but yeah, what Quis is explaining is basically right too. And not just that, he's like he said, corner of market, because the cars are like he said, literal recharging cars. It needs a charger piece and everything. It needs to be charged. It's not like you just go to a gas station. As long as the hole fits in the gas tank and it's basically a universal size, you're fine. But not with the with their system is, I don't know if you remember this, but when they first were building the charging stations, it was usually just Tesla. It wasn't Tesla and this company.
Again, that's why I said even still.
Sunoco.
And then even still, most charging stations in America, totally 70, it's 60 or 70%.
Anytime I see a charging station, new or used or old and not used anymore, it's always Tesla.
And it's always Tesla.
I'm not gonna lie.
So
always Tesla.
The ones at the mall. Do you remember? They've been there for years. Yeah. Even
but
before
again, the long and short of it is everything that everyone praises Elon Musk for, as far as oh, he did all this. He's not even the founder of Tesla.
Yeah,
that's a fact. I actually I seen a video where it was he's really not as smart or as cool as people think he is. Yeah. He really just made basically, like I said, the right moves.
Made the right moves. Bought the right things.
Specify, like y'all said, he just cornered the market, which is crazy.
Yeah, and again, he's made some good business moves.
Yeah, I respect it.
But
he gets the smart people to work for him, basically.
Yeah. and not even that.
In the story of Tesla and both like in eBay, which he tries to slap his name on as much as he can. Like,
really?
He didn't make eBay.
PayPal.
eBay was someone else's company.
It's PayPal.
PayPal.
Yeah. So eBay bought PayPal. Just to get off of talking about Elon, the long and short of it is, his first thing, he made this like little website, sold that. Then he made this like payment company, and eBay came in and bought it. It was the shittiest written code that they had ever seen. So they said, if we buy this shit, you gotta leave. So he said, cool. They bought it, he left. He took his money, went over somewhere else, did something in the stopgap between Tesla. And Tesla was one of the big investors because he had money now from the previous thing with essentially getting bought out of PayPal. Right?
He basically just bought out.
So now, once he got bought out, he took that money, went to Tesla, and was a big investor. Yeah. Tesla was already a company. He got offended that they didn't call him a founder and threatened to back out. A couple months or years later down the line, he actually writes out and finds a way to get the board to vote out the actual founders, making him the CEO of Tesla due to his incredible market share of the company. So he is not anything really, and that's basically, again, you had to go through the genius of engineering, whatever little you know, cool. Your code wasn't good, you still had to know how to code. Can't take that away from you. Like, you still have some skill, and marketing is your best skill. You know how to take yourself and the things that you go into and 10x the eyes that are watching them in order to bring in money. And that's Elon's whole thing. He's not like some whole billionaire tech guru, genius, blah, blah, blah. No. He's just really good at putting himself in the forefront of things and then taking all the credit for hiring the people or buying the people who did the back end.
we did get stuck on this. My fault. I'm sorry, y'all. I definitely did add to this, but yeah, we bring that up only because once again, Fresh and Fit is they're the epitome of that. Just when it comes to male financial literacy, like not even just.
I shouldn't even leave it at
the male lifestyle.
Yeah, I would just
pill.
Yeah, I would just leave it there.
You get what I'm saying? The lifestyle coach. They're calling themselves lifestyle coaches.
Word.
Meanwhile, it's like, how successful of a lifestyle are you truly living? Because like from what studies show, the most successful is a cohesive single relationship, not 19 different bitches.
Yeah, I mean,
all types of shit. It's like the older things that they kind of preach on these niggas, like they preach and try to literally sell for $175 a month. Is like, it's kind of crazy. Like the like, I forget what it's called, like a rule book or fucking like a handbook on how to be a man, basically. And
basically,
you know what it's 90 pages of him saying, go to the gym, be confident.
I don't even want to talk about these niggas to know what they're doing. They're just bad. They're bad people.
They're gurus.
They're bad people in the sense of they spread very poor information. They deeply believe in it. And if they don't believe in it, they're specifically spreading that information and living these personas online for the financial gain that it brings them. Sick. So the same way niggas was tearing apart the Liver King for everything he was doing with steroids, think about it the same way. I don't know what they do outside of YouTube, any of that shit. I don't want to talk about them no more. I don't give a fuck about them to begin with. Like, please, one of these YouTube boxing committees, have them niggas sign up for a fight and come find me. I will fight both of them niggas in the same night. I mean, I don't give a fuck.
Liver King is shorter than you. So
no, I'm talking about Fresh and Fit. I don't give a fuck. I'll fight both of them.
I fuck with Liver King.
I'll fight both of them. Them
the
niggas is pussy.
Nigga, we all know, like,
them niggas is pussy.
Them
niggas is pussy. Fuck them.
They must have had one of his shorties on the
Nah, bro. They just really annoy me.
Get the fuck out. You can get the fuck out.
They really just annoying, bro. Like, it's nothing that bothers me more than like that type of attitude in a man. Cause it's like you thinking that you hot shit and trying to rub people's noses in it. Real men of power don't do that. They don't have no time to be looking down at you. People in positions of power do not look down at you. They're too busy punching up.
Yeah. Or right beside them.
They're literally not looking down at you. They are too busy punching up or beside them as he referenced. Because people is trying to take your spot on your level.
Yeah, on a regular.
And then beyond that, you trying to take the nigga above you spot because you realize how far you got and all you have to lose. You do not feel like punching down on people below you. You don't even got to do that no more. Because the shit that you're doing, by essence, is punching down on people who are doing less than you.
Literally.
Like, so you don't actually...
Like the fact like a nigga bought a Lambo and then just crashed it the first 2 months and it was like, damn, who cares? That's the punch in the face to everyone downside. Because niggas look at that and be like, you fucking wasteful pig. You could have saved so many.
Nah. And just like, yo, I happen to get in that. Just like if you bought a Honda and got in a crash, he happens to have enough money to buy a Lamborghini to crash.
Yeah.
So that's just the difference in aggregates of your pay scale.
Yeah,
sorry.
They'll tell you that just like that.
Like that's just some niggas drive a Honda, some niggas drive a Lamborghini, and some millionaires drive Lamborghinis, some millionaires drive Hondas, some billionaires drive Lamborghinis, some billionaires drive Hondas. It's just
I ain't gonna lie to you. Unless you a billionaire off a Honda, you not rocking on. You are getting drunk.
Bro.
Nah, I know some.
There are lots of billionaires.
Ford F-150.
Bro, there are lots of billionaires.
F-150 is some shit.
No. There are lots, bro.
But that's like, come on.
We only, and this is why.
Yeah, nigga.
This is why it's important. And this is why, like, again, you watch CoffeeZilla and shit in the last couple weeks. You'll start realizing that the billionaires and shit we hear about are just like the top 0.0001%. Like, it's 4 dudes: Bezos, Elon, the
Kanye was hot.
No, not even him. The dude that from Mexico that owns all the phone companies.
Yeah.
And then the dude from India that owns, I think, all the phone companies as well.
And
then now the dude, and now the dude from China, and Jack Ma, and then the dude who owns Alibaba. Yeah. Those are the 5 billionaires we hear about. There's so many more of them. Yeah. Like, there's so much money in the world. There's over 100 billionaires. Just to leave it at like,
well over 100.
We'll just put it that. I'm just saying, we'll leave it at a real, large but
I think it's only 3,100 as of right now.
Large but understandable number. There's over 100. There's over 1,000 of them even. There's over 1,000. We know 5. Some of them drive Hondas. I'm not arguing because there's documented reports that they do.
And I'm not even going to argue with you because of course I'm being a dickhead. I'm like, there is probably one that really just riding in the Honda.
More than one.
Low key. But the reason why I say that is because the reason why we see these billionaires the most is because damn near all their money is reliant on making sure you see them. Like, you take away, like he said, you take away Elon's marketing thing, Tesla takes a crazy dip, and it's actually happening right now.
He takes more of a hit sometimes being out in public because he's gotten people are starting to see through the veil.
Yes, see through the veil. But yeah, you're right. But for the most part, the other 3,000 plus, them niggas is chilling, acting like they nobody. You get what I'm saying? Just walking down the street, doing what they gotta do. Just trying their hardest not to just.
Bro, you a billionaire. Billionaire. You got that much money to lose. You think you want somebody coming to knock on your door to bother you? You think, as much as they can afford all these luxurious things, you really think they buying this giant super house for no reason, so that way when they come down off their mountain, everybody can see them driving down their mountain, coming down into the town? No, they live in other areas where there's millionaires and other people that are well off. Even if they're not millionaires, there's other people who make high 6-figure salaries. You know what I mean? That are considered average people still, and they live around them because guess what? You blend in. You get to have a normal lifestyle. You get to you get to go outside and do what you want. You get to hang out with your kids. You can go watch a movie without people coming up to you and being like, "Oh, hey, you're the billionaire guy. Let me get $1."
Yeah, it's fire. It's fire and it's weird at times for me because I know I see online as through watching CoffeeZilla and some of the stuff like that. You see in comment sections, not through Coffee because he's a lot more. He's smarter than this, but a lot of people are in the comment section like this fucking bastard, like talking down to some of the people he's exposing, and like especially when it comes to the parts of like him exposing lifestyle. And they, because it gets to this point where like kind of like you said earlier, they have the ability to live X because they're pay grade, so they have the choice. But it doesn't mean they're successful, because we every day see a new one of them niggas fall far from grace.
Yeah,
it's crazy, bro. Like I just look at it sometimes and I just like, I try not to get wrapped up in that shit, because some of those dudes in the comments, they make it seem like it's, if you become a billionaire, you instantly gotta be a Elon or a Jeff or something. I mean, most, like that.
Well, like, just to be real clear on this, if you are a billionaire, 90% chance
there's
that you have done some questionable shit.
Yeah, or assisted.
Or assist
niggas the money to do
some questionable shit and means of your payment. Yeah. Now, like, does that make you a bad person inherently? I don't think so. But like, if you're a billionaire, I don't think that you're like 99% of billionaires, even if you're like one of the cleaner ones, you got some dirt on your hands. Yeah. And you got some blood on your hands. There's
no way you get to that statue without having some dirt on.
And you had to make some real tough calls at a certain point. I
watched the Second Thought video, and he actually explained that like that it's such a high level of basically like breaking the law involved, because it's not like, for instance, like most of them are taking advantage of labor laws,
tax evasion.
Yeah, tax evasion.
Yeah, y'all niggas just, you love not having grabba, nigga. Buy the big bag, bro.
You relax, bro.
Nah, my nigga.
You just cleaned mine?
Nah, you cleaned yours.
Bro, this nigga always using my grabba. Always finishing bro, nah, this nigga came to my crib the other day to smoke a bud with me, bro. He asked for my grabba, bro. He gave me back the bag. There wasn't even enough grabba for an L left.
What you mean?
I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, Big Reese, I called you after, didn't I?
I used half.
I called you.
I had like half a bag of grabba, and I used the rest of that in the...
Nah, but well, I was on a little flow right there. For me, it kind of sucks, because it's like, when I remember when I was seeing, Jay-Z's a billionaire, or like, not really Jay-Z, he's not really on this, but Rihanna's a billionaire, Kanye's a billionaire.
Do more billionaire research before you talk about all of this, because we've been talking about this for a while and we're kind of getting to a low, so that's why I just yelled about the grabba.
Whatever. I was just gonna say, most of the people that are like black billionaires that we celebrate are kind of like taking advantage of like some crazy like labor law situation.
Not even, it's just more so taxes.
No, truth be told, without third world countries putting together those clothes and sweatshops like that, there's no Yeezy.
Well, that's different. That's like, so like our country necessarily doesn't have some of the infrastructure to like facilitate some of those things. Like, for example, we don't have as much gold here as other countries do as raw gold to actually make microchips. So most of that stuff is going to come from the countries that have either the stranglehold on the market of owning that gold, or a stranglehold on the like refining and manufacturing of the product, which you would have to build here, which is millions of dollars worth of infrastructure to then supply it for a country or the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need surplus, and you're essentially like, to do anything in a country, you need surplus of whatever it is. So like, Kanye built a couple Yeezy factories, or so he says, in America. Like, there's some factories in America that make Yeezy products. That's why Yeezy products do get to you a little bit faster than some Nike products. But also, Nike has it set up in such a way where they are getting the product in state or in the marketplace like 30 to 60 days ahead of the actual release to the public. So like, those things are like, it's a little different. Like, the real way that billionaires like become billionaires is by avoiding paying the dues that they're supposed to, which are through taxes. Like, labor is going to be bad because, like, again, one, a company's not going to make that much money if they have to pay American standards and pay everybody what they got to pay as an American wage.
I get what you mean, but they're successful companies
and that's what I'm saying. There are some, but I'm just saying a lot of them aren't.
Mom and pop isn't.
Then,
you know what I mean?
But your average mom and pop aren't billionaires.
True.
That Walmart, though, them niggas at Walmart really figure something.
You know what I'm saying? So now you take it a step further. Not only do we need to pay that wage, but we got to have like the buildings and the facilities and then the trucks and the cars to move all the shit that we're now about to sell or give people and things like that. Like, that's why Amazon is such an innovative like thing, because essentially it's a marketplace of every and anything that somebody has found a way to get from point A to point B without the corporation. Like, Amazon has drop shippers and all these other type of sellers and shit like that, because those people do the back end to get it from point A to point B for the lowest possible price, so that way they can give it.
Fuck this again. What happened with this?
I think he finally went to turn off his music like 40 minutes in.
Yeah, I did not notice that shit was still on.
But yeah, so like, it's a bigger thing. Like, labor isn't really like the thing that people take advantage of. It's like, even Japan is taking advantage of Japan's labor laws. If that really? You know what I'm saying? Like, people in bro, if we sending people or sending our money to Japan to pay them, right? The fact that Japan pays their country such a low wage and keeps diluting their dollar is taking advantage of their own labor force. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
happening all over.
That's them. They don't take advantage of labor. They take advantage of taxes, because for doing their business in other countries and not doing it in the U.S., they don't have to pay as many taxes. For not living in the U.S. and operating your business outside of the U.S. for a certain amount of time out the year, you don't pay taxes. And then also for investing in a business, running a business, and cost up to a certain extent, which would include employee salaries, quote, quote. So salaries, quote, quote, because like, you could pay a salary to an employee at $1, but then compensate them with a house, car, trips, a company car to pay for everything else they need to do. And then write 80% of that shit off because of whatever, like, tax laws you have. So like, that's how they become billionaires, finding the ultimate ways to
cut them taxes,
save money when there's like, because at the end of the year, you got all the money you're gonna make for the year. Now it's time to pay the taxes on it. So it's like, if I could find a way to keep as much of this in my pocket every single year, in a couple years, when I compound this and then dump it into other businesses, I'll be making millions at a time. And I should be paying almost half of that in taxes. But if if I find a way to keep it all, i.e. I give myself a loan.
I don't blame them niggas. That's genius, bro. What do you think?
Loan money is non-taxable, so like, you can look up,
figure out how to not pay taxes, man.
But yeah, moving on. Moving on to the next things on the docket for the day. Have you guys seen the new polarizing question going around on the internet? Would you rather sit on a dick and eat a cake, or sit on a cake and eat a dick?
That's not like, you got me tight. Where the fuck did cake come from?
I swear to bro, I seen this.
Why did dick gotta be there?
What are we talking about, Kanye?
Word,
bro. I seen this shit on Instagram.
I respect it. This is kind of funny.
I saw this shit on Instagram like 2-3 days ago. It was like, somebody called into like a show or whatever. I like
the question, but would you rather see your mom stripping or your daughter?
That's just
that was the shit.
But nah, that's why I said the new one. That's the new thing. I seen it. It's been like everybody been asking this shit. I've been like, wait, why is this a thing?
I can't answer that question because
I'm not answering that.
I'm just ready to die. Is that an option? Do I just...
Nigga, I'm ready to die. You're not even going to... See, the funny part in it is I don't expect an answer. I just want to see how many, like, how far down weighing the options niggas would get. Like, because I heard some real off-cuff shit. Like, some niggas started really weighing the options. Like, I'm saying, bro, like, you gonna sit on
and eat a dick. Or is this? Wait, hold up. Is this dick actually still attached to the body?
You see, niggas started asking shit like that. Niggas start asking questions like, wait, am I actually? Niggas say, am I actually eating it? Is like this like a cooked like?
Is this like Fear Factor a donkey dick?
Cow dick money? They saute it up for you like.
I mean, if grilled onions and salt and pepper make a lot of things taste better, I wouldn't be surprised. Like.
And y'all doing this for no risk, no reward. Y'all just doing it because y'all got two options.
So would you rather? What would you rather do?
Yeah, you're dumb. Like, he doesn't understand what the word would and rather is together mean. Like,
it's like if these were the two options presented with, like you were presented with, what are you gonna pick?
Yeah, it's death is the only other option. No, I'm not even death.
It's not even like death and just like don't get to
kissing your mom on the butthole is the only other option.
You don't get to pick life or death. These are the two options you were given. You're not supposed to look like, oh, can I just die? Like, yo, y'all niggas is the ones that ruin it and take the fun out of everything. Like, why?
It's him. It's this absurd.
Why you so homophobic?
Yeah. Why
Let's talk about that.
Why don't
they scare you? Gay people scare you or something?
Gay people scare me.
Would you hold up? Would you eat a detached penis to save your life? And I didn't say a male's. I didn't say a human's penis. I'm just saying penis.
So they come up to you with some cow cod soup. You eating that or you dying?
Yeah, it's cow cod soup. Are you gonna kill yourself because niggas put a bowl of cow cod soup in front of you?
I'm not gonna eat it.
Nah, that's an option.
So you're killing yourself.
Damn, eat a dick or die.
Finish the blood clot soup or die. Pick it.
I bet you.
I gotta answer. Y'all eating this?
Bro, I'm eating the fucking cow cod soup.
Sitting on that cake don't sound so bad now, does it?
What? Oh, so you sitting on the cake?
Nah, I'm not sitting on nothing.
Oh, you made it seem like that's the better option.
I asked you the question. This wasn't for me to answer.
We still on you.
It was just I sense a little implication in what.
Did you hit this?
No.
Damn.
Personally speaking,
the food's still better. I ain't going front cooked.
What? Nigga? What are you? Yo,
Big Reese, what you doing? You sitting on the cake? You sitting on the cake and eating the dick, or you sitting on the dick and eating the cake?
Ah, man, that's tough. I think I might have to eat the beef just cause I don't know if it's I don't know if it's human beef. This could be donkey beef. If it's cow cod, I can chalk it up to my own traditions. Like, fuck it, this
niggas trying to blame Jamaica for that. Don't do that.
Listen, I'm black. Period. There's some Africans, islanders, all types of niggas that might have eat the peen.
Nah, I bet. I respect it. I'm with you on that because they didn't specify if it was male or not. So I was like, yeah, I probably eat
sitting on a dick. That take
no, but look, no. Listen, so here's the best rationalization I heard. It was two niggas from jail. And like, it was two niggas from jail. And he was like, nigga, I boof shit in jail all the time. And nigga, what? The COs came.
Niggas can fuck me, nigga.
The COs came to my room, nigga. They started banging on cells, telling niggas to line up. Nigga, I done dropped down and reached under so fast. I said, wait, hold up. Niggas really do that?
No, bro, that's why I've been avoiding jail. I don't want to have to finger my asshole on the consistency.
Or the regular. I couldn't do it.
Bro, I want niggas to notice right now. I'm going to look right in the camera. There's not one nigga that you know who has spent more than 3 years in prison. Matter of fact, more than a year in prison. More than a year. Who didn't have to be, damn, I might have to slide this toothbrush up my ass real quick. Hold up. Niggas is and if you doing more than a year, nigga, you definitely boof something. I seen a nigga, one of the most normalist, I wasn't even gonna say that. This nigga, I wouldn't expect this nigga to be so confidently telling me about all the booty play. That's what he called it.
The booty play is crazy.
Nah, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, you gotta I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas got their weed, they cocaine, they little drugs, they got all this little shit in there.
You got a knife, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? You got your knife, you got whatever.
Sharpened
and niggas say that they wrap that shit up in like gauze, then throw it in a bag, throw it in another bag, and then they just throw it in like Vaseline or lotion or something and just
homemade condoms, basically.
Homemade condoms is crazy.
But nah, like, so he basically said, he's like, nigga, I'll just sit on the dick real quick, eat the piece of cake. Because if I eat the piece of cake in like 2 bites, I'm getting up real quick. It's just like I boof something, I'm not even gonna notice.
You didn't hit.
Nah, you don't boof for dick. Like,
you don't boof for dick. You fucked one. You mean, nigga, you just said, what?
You talking about?
That's funny as hell, nigga said, I just boof.
Nigga said, I boof shit all the time. I just boof the dick. Like, what are you talking about, man? Niggas is crazy.
What?
Oh, boof the dick.
I boofed the dick. It's
crazy.
Nah, that's wild. Oh man,
I knew y'all would like that one. That shit was hilarious.
I thought you were gonna ask the one that I seen recently, which is snitching your homie, or
is it snitching if your homie dead?
Chill. Because your homie is very alive.
No, that's what they said.
I said all rights to pin all crimes.
Snitching on your homie, or snitch on your homie, or let the homies run the train on your mom?
What?
That was the question that I seen.
Snitch on your homies or let the homies run the train on your mom?
Which one would you rather do?
Nigga, I'm snitching. Y'all niggas.
My fingers was already up. I was like, yo, peace out, my nigga.
Sorry, nigga. When y'all see me.
I expect that. I hear you once a week. I still hit you once a week, my nigga. I put money on the book.
To throw in my face.
like
nigga said, what? Run the train on my mother.
Let niggas smack her up. Really, like, nah, bro.
Like, damn.
Nah,
bro.
I seen one that said, is it still snitching if your homie dead? Does it still count?
Is it still snitching if like you ain't really
the nigga dead?
Like if he did it,
I just feel sorry for the family.
I'm just telling the truth.
Pinning that on their child's name.
Yeah, that's one thing.
That's the only thing I'll have grief with, but I don't think.
And hold up. This is the thing. It's a tough situation where you could do that because if that family has a life insurance policy on them and he died in the commission of a crime, that policy is null and void.
Jeez.
So if you say that nigga definitely, we was robbing a bank, he shot at police, and well, he robbed the bank, told me if I got out the car, he'd kill me. And then when we drove and he was shooting at police, they shot him.
Is that worth it for your life?
I don't know, bro. That's why I stay here.
But just answer the question. Y'all was pressing me about the
snitch or let niggas hit my mom's up?
Huh? Nah, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I already told you I was telling him. My fingers was up. I told homie to hit me.
That's tough. It depends who I.
That's tough. You don't love your mother.
Hold up. Watch this. Snitch on. I'm not even gonna say one of your close homies, one of your closest homies, and I'm talking about none of these niggas that you might. I'm talking about like
brother.
Are we allowed to put first names out here,
brother? Look at me. We don't need to. I understand what you're trying to get at right now. Look at me. If you this close to me, and if you that close to me, and you my man's like this, you gonna understand that if the two options was letting you and the rest of the homies defile my mother.
Defile is a strong word.
Yeah. Or you gotta go do a bid that's 5 to 15. Yeah. You feel me? I'm putting time on it too. I'm not even saying it's 1 to 3.
So it's doing 25 to life.
And they kids got served 15 too.
They kid. Why you throwing their kids in this? Like
what kind of third world country laws is that?
Like, bro, I'll be at junior birthday every day, every year in your stead. I'll make sure he got the Tonka trucks, whatever Tyco.
Big Tonka.
You feel me? I got everything for little son. When you get out in 15, he gonna know you. I'll take him up to see you every weekend if that's what you want. I even petition the jail to give you some type of visits to let you do fun shit.
Right, so
but you going, my nigga. So you not touching my mom.
Like Reese was saying, what about the whole snitching on homie if he dead? But if you snitch on him, that health insurance.
Yeah.
What, am I going to jail for life? Yeah. If I don't snitch, I'm telling. Yeah. He's already dead.
Yeah, but the family can't.
Yeah, but the family can't collect life insurance, which means I'm the life insurance. Like if they like,
that delegating shit. Fine, you got to show me how you do that.
You know what I'm saying? If the if they get the life insurance, but I go to jail for life. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is my homie. This is my homie, so I know his family. Clearly, they have some type of relationship with me as well. Now they might want the bread, and that's understandable. Yeah. Especially if it's like a large policy or, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be.
You deaded them on $500,000.
But I still have a relationship with them at the end of the day.
You gonna
so
give them
if they give up that life insurance policy, essentially giving me a new lease on life, so I don't got to go to jail, then I'm their life insurance policy. Like that doesn't change the fact that he my homie.
Nah, it's well spoken.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how I see it personally. So what
you're saying is you're going to fulfill that $500,000.
Yeah, like I work until they, bro. As long as I'm alive and I'm out of prison, I'm not going to jail for life, which means I'm indebted to you in his honor because we know the truth. Yeah, he ain't do it.
Stop lying because you know
what I'm saying. So it's like
R.I.P.
It's different. Like in that situation, that's how I look at it personally. Like if life is on the table and I'm gonna lose my life, I'm Gucci, and I'm gonna lose my life by him, and he already gone. Like that's the thing we got to take into account. He's already gone. Yeah. So now I'm just gonna go sit in prison.
Well, yeah.
And this is my homie's family. More than likely, I'm telling.
Damn,
because I'm still now. Even if they never speak to me again, I'm gonna make sure that whatever my paycheck is, every 2 weeks. Some of that,
I got paid
something, bro.
Like $5,
bro. No, some of that gotta go to his family though.
You better hope you making a bag, my nigga.
Well, obviously you would have to have. You know
sending $50 checks every month is going. You never gonna pay that shit off.
Obviously, it would be more than $50 checks. Nigga said $50 checks. nigga, EBT get more than $50. Nigga,
yo,
never gonna pay that shit off.
That you gonna get to 5 bins and die.
If that.
Yo, that's OD.
Nigga, $50 a month. That's funny as fuck.
But nah, yeah, like I don't know, man. Some of those questions are interesting, but I'm not.
These shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Kids.
We know you not telling. We know you going to do the 25.
Yeah. Going to do 25 for what?
Instead of snitching on the homie, yeah, for his life insurance. We know you going to do the 25.
Oh nah, I'm telling him.
He not even that.
Wait,
how confident? You see how confidently he say he telling?
Say I don't. Oh.
You're not even allowed to wait. Hold on.
Like he said.
Yo, he said like don't piggyback on my answer before.
We civilians with a capital C.
Regardless,
you can't be telling.
What you mean?
Nigga, got your purple do-rag on right now.
R.I.P. to the homie.
You got purple and turquoise in your shirt. Like you,
of course.
You was coming out to represent today. And you talk about telling.
You literally wearing like the Aqua 8 sweater.
And he talked about telling twice. He telling on the homies if they die, and he telling on them.
Fuck my mom.
He telling.
My mom, I gotta tell, bro. Like. That's the only way I can stop you from fucking my mom, bro. I can't have that happen. Like,
it is what
you gotta go to jail.
So like, if I don't tell him, you gonna start showing up at my house like you know they did to Jody. I ain't trying to have that.
Can you still befriend one of the homies if you find out he's having a secret relationship with your mom's?
What if the homie becomes your stepfather?
Like
fuck the secret relationship. Like you walk in the crib one day and your mom's and your homie sitting down,
but that's
in the living room.
That's basically what I'm saying.
And he's like, and they like, yo, we gotta talk to you.
Yeah, what I'm talking is the pre. You talking the exact moment you find out. I don't know what I'm gonna do right then and there.
I have to break a few bones, a leg and an arm or something.
Is it really that necessary?
And then you have to respect it after that. Like, what can you really do?
Said break a few bones and arms.
Yeah, like nigga, that don't.
You just ruined your mother's lover. Why would you do that?
For maybe 6 to 12
He said
months.
A few bones and arms. What the fuck are you breaking?
Nah, the
you
few
gonna break
bones
his femur?
No, the few bones is just an arm and a leg, probably, or 2 legs.
You know how hard it is to break the bones?
2 legs.
Nigga, that shit.
Nigga say he gonna break both
2 arms.
So you gonna have your mom pushing him around in a wheelchair while he recover? You gonna be tight. You gonna be even more mad. You beat the nigga up.
That's
you gonna
crazy.
beat the nigga up and gonna have to watch your mom's nursing back to health.
Oh my god!
Sponge bathing the nigga and shit.
He's in the crib with the rods in his arms.
At that point, once your moms get with the homie,
she gonna put him in.
What are you gonna do?
She gonna put him in your room.
What are you gonna do?
She gonna put him in your room.
All you gotta do is respect it and just get your little bit of frustration out.
Yeah,
he gonna start fighting the homie on regular occasions.
That's no, just that one time.
What you gonna do on your birthday?
That's a
when
good,
the
like
homie
6 to 12 month injury.
Hold up,
and then I'm good.
Really think about this though. What happens when you see like you come home one day and like he not there and she crying? Like, and you find out she was just trees.
What if the homie cheat on? What if he cheat on your mom's?
Yeah, like you really like. How would you feel if that like
your mother's still a woman?
Your mother crying to you, and then you feel like it's the homie.
Yo, this nigga
crying
ain't
about.
shit. He just said your mother's still a woman. That happens. Yo, you could tell this nigga ain't shit.
It's kind of true. Everybody's mother's still a woman.
That like that's just a feeling you have to go through.
Listen, if you've had it, I wouldn't even say if you had a child. Well, if you've had sex, we're all chasing good sex. So I know for a fact, like a lot of women out there just trying to have a good time, just like we are, bro. Your age and just having some children don't mean
what you gonna do when he take you out to
cooch.
dinner for your birthday with your moms? Like your mom.
Yeah, like, yo,
where you want to go for your birthday tonight, young man?
Nigga, you don't go unless you with that. Like,
no, your moms tell you gotta go. You ain't gonna deny your moms. You ain't gonna tell your moms you're not going. Your moms invite you out.
I ain't gonna lie. Lucky for me, I could disown somebody in a heartbeat.
So your moms invite you out to dinner. You don't even know he gonna be there. Your moms invite you out to dinner. You show up. He there with you,
bro.
What you leaving? You just turned around and walking out?
It depends on my mood during that day, son. I ain't gonna lie. It won't be. It's gonna be awkward, but we can have an honest conversation.
You not letting your new step pops take care of you?
Probably.
Nigga, I'm literally gonna turn back around and she make a scene. I'm gonna be like, get the fuck out of here with this weird shit, nigga. All this freaky shit. Get the fuck out of here. I'm out of here. Like, I've been your son for long enough for you to understand. I don't need another dad. Like, it's like I got
This nigga's my friend.
Yeah, like I know this nigga. Like, I don't see, like, bro, it's already enough of this nigga. You want this nigga to be, he was gonna be in my wedding. Now he gotta change his spot in the wedding. Like, now he
gotta sit in the audience. He can't be he can't be a groomsman no more.
Yeah, like, I can't look at you in the face on wedding day. Like, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
Can't be in a wedding party no more.
I'm just telling you, that's
gonna be walking in with my moms and shit.
Y'all glanced over it, but y'all be, I mean, hurt if you seen Mom Dukes in the kitchen crying and she like, Big Reese left me.
I might make the situation worse. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what you get. It's because you whack.
Yo, nah.
That's what you get, lame ass bitch. I told you not to fuck with it. You gonna start dirty bagging on the homie? I told you not to start fucking with the nigga.
Like, yo, bro. I'm dead. Nigga said, that's what you get, bitch. You whack. It's crazy saying that to your mother. If she don't immediately stop crying and start whooping your ass, like, she must really be hurt.
Don't immediately snap back
to normal. Yeah, like, if she's still crying after you said that, she must really be hurt.
Bro,
that is what it is.
Hitting your mom with the "it is what it is" crazy.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Quis, Mister? You got the.
I'm telling.
He calling the homie up.
I'm telling.
Now what the hell did you
get
do?
Back? You're getting back.
No, nigga, no. Hell no. I'm telling though. I'm telling. He the homie. I know he done this. Nigga, all y'all niggas done this. I'm telling. I'm snitching. Nigga, I'm telling.
Snitching what?
Yeah, like,
nigga, that's your mother, not ours.
I'm finding something that you did, and I'm giving the information to the tip line.
You said it was nigga done.
Yo, that's crazy.
What if it's your friends that do nothing?
Now, what if
I'm planting something? Y'all niggas is going down.
Hold up.
I'm about to have my mother crying.
All right, now that we understand he's a dirty bastard, which we'll call it.
Like,
what if it was the opposite though? What if you find out? What if the homie came to you hurt because Mom Dukes cheated on him?
I'ma laugh at your bum ass nigga. Yeah, fuck you dumb nigga. You get, nigga. You thought you could really
be disgusted at my mom's. Like,
I'm gonna
why
be.
Are you fucking?
I'm not gonna be.
Why you
like,
playing with my man?
Why you play with my mans is crazy.
Why you playing with my mans like that?
Yo, that's crazy.
You be walking the crib like, yo, ma. Yeah, why you do that to Reese? He was sad, bro. Like that, he was really sad. Why you playing with him like that? You really not fucking with him no more?
Would she really say some hot girl shit? Like, bro, that ain't got lame.
She's like, nah, I moved on to one of the other homies now.
At that point.
She was like, bro, that nigga don't get no money. I need a baller.
What if your mom homie hop between your homies?
Yeah, at that point, I gotta leave the state. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the type of shit that be making niggas like be hardcore, turning white, like they go all the way.
Yo, let me get the rest of my grabber back.
I don't ever want to be around niggas that look like me ever. That's the type of shit that make a nigga from the middle of New York move to Connecticut. I mean Kentucky. Start a whole family with a white woman.
Nigga said.
Nigga, you be blinded with hate by.
And what if she go to the two youngest homies? Let's just make it worse.
What if you're all right? We're getting really far. But what if you find out your mom's a pedophile?
What?
What if your mom's got locked up right now? You was in a crib and they kicked the door. Freeze, get on the ground.
She just been kidnapping niggas and not letting me in on the bread?
All right, now I see you disgusting. You're a disgusting human. That was a disgusting question, but I didn't think it was gonna get worse.
Like,
this nigga's crazy. Why is he? This nigga got my lighter. This nigga's cuffing the lighter. Niggas kidnapping everything. Booking grabber. We call him a good third mic. You want to put his name in the show?
Yeah, you hear the way he's slandering you right now, my boy. This nigga's really trying to say some shit right now. You might have upset him.
Booking grabber. All that.
Yeah, I'm about to start charging niggas. I'm about to be on my Julius. From Everybody Hates Chris. I'm about to be like, that's 16 cents worth of grabber, nigga.
That's 15 cents worth of grabber right there, nigga. You bugging, nigga.
Nigga, I want all that shit, nigga.
I'm telling you, if you want all you need is about 11 cents worth of grabber in the L if you really want it to hit right.
I'm be using no extra. Anything over that, you just gonna be harsh.
Y'all niggas be want to put 25 cents of grabber in there. Dude, the Julius is crazy.
It's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna front. I think that's one of the most. I see why people become like bowl smokers and shit like that, because buying roll up it's not even the expense so much. So it's the tedium of like getting up, going out, finding paper. Sometimes you go to the store, they don't got it. Go to another store, they don't got the papers you want. You gotta settle for some other shit.
Yeah.
You go to get roll up. They don't got they don't got grabs. They don't got whatever. You just tight.
Yeah, nah, that's just trash. But I don't.
Did you attach my name or something?
Oh,
He did. He was slandering you. Why you walk in here and immediately assume it was me? Fuck you. Now I agree with him.
I'm just saying.
Nah.
I
was dead ass in here trying to like warn you that he was slandering you. You came in here thinking that I said something. You know what?
I can't
you know
front
what?
during that whole little.
Your mic is about to get disconnected. You don't need to talk no more. That's
I didn't hear no warning coming.
You good?
Out.
This your last episode anyway. We done with you.
Shit.
He was just talking about you right. I don't know what I was thinking putting this nigga name in the shit.
Grabber, not mine.
Damn, I use that much grabber.
You used about 15 cents worth of grabber.
You used 15 cents too much worth of grabber.
My son's really on his
That's
Julius.
a lot. Yeah, that's funny. We was just talking about that.
This nigga Quis, it's crazy. I'm not even like that. To the people
I ain't
that
gonna lie, you fake like that. I know
That's
when
crazy.
if you had a kid right now, you'll be ultra you'll be cutting your own hair, nigga, making your own clothes, growing your own food, nigga. You would be on all types of Amish timing right now, like.
maybe for myself and not for my kids. So yeah,
I mean, yeah, I guess that's you can put it like that. I ain't gonna talk down on your fatherhood. Your kids, but that's a dirty look that your kids is
your
fly.
Father gonna step. Your father is
and your dad's
like,
bro. It's all on how you carry yourself, and you gotta look clean.
your father come outside looking like a bum.
Yeah, like
While you got on
like a bum.
while this nigga got on, while your son got on all fucking Balenciaga drip and Dior and shit.
he got a P5. You driving a bike.
Nigga got a city bike, not even a regular bike. He got a city bike he take home.
You stole a city bike. You currently have like a warrant in Brooklyn for a city bike you've stolen, but your kid got a car.
Is that wrong? Can you shave a bit that does that?
Yeah,
Morgan gonna be like woo wop. Morgan gonna have a song like woo wop.
Is it?
Yo, chill out.
Is it gold not to have your kid do better than you? If not, they're doing extremely better.
What's wrong? I ain't gonna lie, that little nigga has never made me laugh.
And nigga,
Keep it about.
That little nigga was. I thought he was a little girl.
yo, why y'all niggas hating on woo wop like this?
It's not that I'm hating. I'm just being realistic. That is not my type of funny.
I swear I didn't know he was a boy.
Yo, this nigga, come on.
Yeah, you misgendering this little nigga is crazy. You taking it too far.
I little Bow Wow'd him. I thought he was a girl.
What the fuck?
You remember when niggas thought Lil Bow Wow was a girl?
Niggas was saying Sierra was a man, bro. You gotta stop saying. I'm trying to remember.
You gotta stop believing everything.
Yeah, we gotta just stop saying when niggas. Nah, bro, because it be true. It be true. All the shit, nigga. All right, not niggas, but the shit my uncles and aunts was saying, fact. All of it has come true.
Like what?
R. Kelly is a pedophile.
Everybody knows. Do that.
He all his
Smith,
songs.
hold up. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith are fucking around and fucking
that.
other
I don't know how the black household became common in the black household.
Because it was the 90s. Our peoples was fucking Will Smith and them. It's just they ain't got no proof. There's no cameras. There's no fucking ring doorbell, nigga. There's no proof Will Smith was in your crib busting your ass other than maybe a Polaroid you took.
True.
Nigga, you could do whatever you wanted in '89. Do you know what life was like outside of this?
It's crazy. It's really wild to think that so many niggas probably done bust Jada ass, but it was August Alsina that broke Will. He bust her ass something different. He bust her ass something different, and then Jada was like, "Listen."
But peep this. This is one thing that my uncle and aunts told me too. Jada has a thing for gay men, and this was back then.
So I didn't hear that.
I knew
that's new to me.
There wasn't, bro. The Nick, when your ears to the streets, when you were your old heads, niggas who drink hard liquor.
But I think you need to stop just repeating shit that you be hearing.
It's the truth. I didn't lie. Jada Pinkett literally is in the homosexual man. That's what
niggas told me. Will was on the fence. He used to hop between both sides.
He even put it in his book. He had some crazy moments where he didn't say, he never admitted to having no gay moment. He said he had to question his own sexuality at certain points. Even during the time he did the movie where he was literally body and finessed it to the point where it was like, well, I think he could be an action superstar. Like, I don't know. Like, you don't know what is it? It's like what? It's like Till I Inhale. It's some crazy shit. Hold on.
You know what movie you talking about?
Bro, I'm telling you right now. This nigga, first movie, shut your mouth.
Gay Will Smith is crazy.
Gay role. It's disgusting. Yo, bro, it's one point in the movie, the nigga says so, don't do nothing. And then,
that was so crazy.
I said, hell no.
Nigga said, the wrong game was crazy.
Waiting to Excel is the black woman movie. It's called, But Not Well with Others. Oh, no, 6 Degrees of Separation. Wait, what? Yeah,
Gay
6 Degrees of Separation.
It's crazy.
In it, he plays a gay con artist who suckers rich New Yorkers by pretending to be privileged, private schooled. He was pretending to be Sidney Poitier's son. That's the whole movie. It's gay, and there's some wacky scenes in that movie.
I'm saying he plays a gay man,
bro.
You have to portray the life of a gay man.
You listen. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've heard it from a lot of actors, nigga. When you acting, you gotta get really into that shit. Method acting is something that's really that's a different ball game. Like, you niggas be losing weight for the role. So just imagine niggas dabbling in a little gay sex for a role, just to really fill it in.
I don't know if any. I'm sure there have been. I don't know if any actors who have done that though. Like played.
We don't know it.
No, I'm sure. No.
Some dude that was like, you know what? I'm really going crazy. Not going crazy.
No,
but
like
I have to really
has Christian Bale ever played a gay character, or played a closet Bale? Christian Bale? Yeah, because Christian Bale is one of
that's the old Batman.
Old Batman. Yeah. Yes,
I think he played a crossdresser.
If he's ever played a gay character, he's very easily probably like participated in some type of like homosexual activity, at least in the process of preparing for the role. How far that goes and what it delves into, I'm not sure.
That's his method of acting.
But he's one of
William Dafoe. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
But he would just be
some
one.
Of his roles where he played a gay man.
Like if
is intense.
The guy who just played Joker in the Joker standalone film, Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, Joaquin Phoenix. Oh yeah.
He's also a very, very like big method actor. Like where he'll lose weight, he'll immerse himself in the world of whatever character he's supposed to be. So if he's supposed to, if there was like a film where he portrayed a gay character, it's very possible that, you know, even like the kissing scenes and things like that were like not faked. So that way, if he wasn't researching it beforehand and like dealing with some of the stuff, that like now he is.
It's a long list, bro. Everyone's on there.
But there's a lot of method actors.
Jared, Heath, I took William Dafoe, that because he has a crazy gay role. Tom Hardy, Leo, I don't remember what movie that was. Jake Gyllenhaal for the most famous Brokeback Mountain. Fucking Christian Bale is definitely on here.
That's what I'm saying. But like not all of those.
Oh yeah, this is Jared. I forgot. Jared Leto definitely played this nigga.
Yeah, so like some of them could have played gay characters, but some of them are just actors who learn their roles, learn that character, and play the character. and then some of them are like real method actors where
Heath Ledger was the opposite in Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, like there's other people who are like real method actors who they'll go and live the life of the character as their life for the next year, 2 years. Like think about what they just did to like they just did the Elvis movie. I can't remember what the guy's name is. I think it's Austin Butler, if I'm not mistaken. But Austin Butler, blonde, he was on a show called Alley, like Austin or whatever. He had like a show on Disney Channel, bro, like blonde-haired kid.
I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Tall, blue eyes. Stereotypical kid. You know what I mean? Became, like his voice now, even when he speaks, still sounds more similar to how Elvis used to talk than how he used to talk before he had to play Elvis in the movie. I know that sounds very weird. But
I don't.
He listened to Elvis talk, and that's like recordings of him every day for like 2 years.
Bro, I understand. Eating habits is very real. So I totally believe
he's become because he had to play that role for the movie. He's become so much like him that even trying to revert back to his normal life, there's certain things that his brain has now picked up on. It's like, oh no, this is you. This is what you do. You have to do this.
Yeah. Bro, listen, that acting shit is a crazy world.
Yeah, no, I know it gets
so we all could understand that I wasn't crazy, and my aunts and uncles wasn't crazy. She called.
No, they wasn't, because I was in my crib too. Like those secrets, those hidden secrets.
Yeah, they even told me Uncle Phil was gay, and then I ended up like doing the research, and I found out.
And he was with George Jefferson. Supposedly, was he?
At one time.
Oh, they went out one time.
It's like it's to me. I don't know if that's true. I think that's some bullshit.
This is the problem with people.
I think that's some bullshit.
This is what we.
And this is all allegedly.
This is the problem with people. This right here.
What?
People will do research on shit like, oh, who this other nigga is fucking.
Niggas wasn't wrong about the other shit before.
They also told me about Luther Vandross before it was really hot.
Niggas said niggas knew Luther was gay before.
Yeah, but that niggas don't care. Real niggas don't care.
It's not that we care.
Fly equal fly.
Why couldn't our parents learn how to do taxes? These niggas want to.
My pops has a pretty successful career. My mom's is a little.
I didn't say career. Like all of them did skills. Well. I said taxes. Why couldn't they learn how to do taxes? Why couldn't they learn credit? They want to sit around and look at.
No, they didn't look at. Them niggas was in my aunts and them. She was even telling me Funk Flex is a sus one too, allegedly.
Listen, yo, Funk Flex, I don't know nothing that this nigga saying. If you want to invite niggas up there, we won't bring him. If you want to, not everyone could. You said it yourself. Not everyone could come up here. So listen, brother. When we do the press
for Flex, so it don't matter.
That's really all niggas want to go up there for. I don't know what you.
Nobody want to sit up there and chopper with Flex.
You want to talk to 90 niggas without Bluetooth? That's what you want to do? Fuck it. Keep on hollering at Flex. It's like. Nah, every nigga in the planet got Bluetooth now. They don't need to hear Flex no more. It's just like 90 niggas who just bought their car, they hoopty, that gotta listen to Flex. Like,
yo, chill. Why you trying to shit off Flex?
He
just really trying to shit off Flex whole shit. Like niggas don't listen to you, nigga.
Niggas not really blasting.
Just radio is. Them shits don't hit as hard.
Yeah. It sounds wild, but radio's still probably one of the most popular forms of content there is.
All right.
I guess it's fading.
They've all said that they are slowly.
They're all slowly, fading. Quote, quote, fading. But radio is going to be easily adapted to maintain its validity even through like this new era of like streaming content because of two things. One, audiobooks and podcasts have become one of the largest growing markets of content. Where can you easily put a podcast?
Yeah, for but people if you're following the format that radio has, it's trust me, iHeartRadio is already an app and a thing. And like I know people who actually have like they do work with iHeart, and really as good as it is, it's not making or breaking their career. It's really not even.
Sirius XM Radio is one of the biggest.
Yeah, but Sirius, their whole entire timeline is like
of podcasts, and they are still a radio station. Most of the people that are even on Sirius, while they might shoot a physical video part of their content for people to consume, we always miscount and discount the fact that there are a lot of people that work at a job. They cannot sit on YouTube and watch a video. So if I want to listen to the podcast, if I want to listen to sports talk, if I want to listen to just regular news, or I want to hear someone specific breakdowns on news, radio is always going to be available to me.
Oh yeah, no, that's a fact.
And that's what it comes down to.
For me,
I wouldn't say it's ever going to disappear anything, but
radio is easily adaptable.
It's not going to be in the forefront.
Yeah, but and all I'm gonna say is in the format in which we know it is airtime, commercial time, segment, like.
Okay, and you're not going to tell me that all the biggest podcasts in the world don't have some type of airtime, segment time aside from like
the point that I'm trying to make,
people.
The point that I'm trying to make is that like all those podcasts are on demand. You can listen to it when you want. At any point in time.
No, they're not. They're scheduled, and they just have a backlog of information.
Once again, that's can be accessed whenever
again
you want.
On the internet. But now you are again miscounting the
fact.
Where
else are you listening to a podcast?
You are miscounting the fact that there are people who work in. Bro, the vast majority of people do not do what you and I do, or what even any of us, or what like someone in our age range constantly does. Most people in age 30 and up work in a specific place. They either work on some type of like big industrious work floor, in a cubicle of some sort, or at a desk of some sort.
Bro,
when you're on your company computer, you are not allowed to be on YouTube.
That's not necessarily true.
You are, again, most companies do not want you on YouTube on company time when you're supposed to be working. It is literally written into most company policies that you should not be on that. They also don't want you on your phone, on your personal cell phone. Like, no company wants you on your personal cell phone when you're working. That is not up for debate. That's not a me and you kind of thing. No company wants you on your personal cell phone when you're supposed to be dealing with company business, i.e., again, the average person, not like some billionaire, not some high up ranking official, the average person who works at a desk.
I don't know.
The average is not supposed to, like, our moms.
Niggas got Bluetooth. The same way, I get the point that you're trying to make.
But Bluetooth means that
turn on the radio.
Bluetooth means that you have to have a headset in.
No, you don't, nigga. That speaker right there. What the fuck is you talking about?
So then again, time out, Big Reese, which means I would have been on my personal phone because I have to get that Bluetooth that media. I have to be on my personal phone, which directly conflicts with company policy at pretty much every single company known to man. Because you're on company time, we pay you to be here. You should not be on your personal phone. That's why even when niggas is kids, everybody out there, if you call your moms when she at work, she either won't answer or she'll answer you and be like, I gotta get back to work, and hang up the phone on you.
I get it.
Because you're not supposed to be on your personal phone. So Bluetooth ain't the answer.
That's because not everyone's job, though. Because there's
what job? What
happens if you work in a kitchen and you work in the back of a kitchen?
You're not supposed to be. You're not supposed. Bro, I work
in kitchens. I've worked in kitchens.
Yes, you play music in kitchen, but are you supposed? You're not supposed to. One, you put on. I worked in the kitchen many a time. So what you do is you put on one playlist, or you put on one radio.
Same thing as putting on one podcast.
Or you put on one radio station, because you go on Pandora or Spotify or something like that and play a mix of music where you're not going to stop and touch it, because the one time you set it up in the kitchen, especially, you're supposed to be cooking and paying attention to it. So no one's going to touch that phone when we put this music on. So whoever's day it is, possibly, or whoever's in charge of the music, you click a station, it stays there. If we happen to get a lull where we're not working and we really don't have anything to do, cool, change the station. But again, like, we already assessed that there's a brief moment in time every now and again where you can possibly pick up the phone and make a call. You can respond to a text message, but at the end of the day, you're not supposed to be on your phone. So having a speaker,
do that, you could just.
So having a speaker broadcasting, first off, a Bluetooth speaker requires you to buy a Bluetooth speaker. Not everybody is going to do that. What is provided in most workplaces, however, is some type of clock on your desk or something of that nature, and those things, especially in today's day and age, all come with some type of radio feature where you can easily play music on your desk, because companies aren't unaware of the fact that you have to sit there and do things, but they don't want you, again, on YouTube scouring the internet, because they don't want you watching videos. They don't want you getting lost and really finding some shit that you enjoy and want to get wrapped up into, because you're supposed to be working. They also don't want you on your phone, because again, you could go to respond to one text and then get wrapped up in a conversation, and now you're not working. So they don't want you on your phone. They don't want you broadcasting music or things at a loud volume. So if you have something, it's got to be very low. So usually they provide you, again, they provide you with some type of functionality to give you some type of audio. But radio is easily adaptable, because also what happens in these buildings, it's like a lot of the time your Wi-Fi won't be very good, and your internet itself won't be very good. So you'll have to connect to the company Wi-Fi on your personal phone. And a lot of companies directly do not want you doing that, because they know if you're connecting to their Wi-Fi, it's because you're trying to stream some type of media or trying to do something on your phone instead of working.
Just watch it audio only. Like, just
again, you still needed to buffer, which means your internet, sometimes your signal would be bad.
Audio only is way easier.
It's way easier, but where is audio only very easily found and displayed? On the radio.
I mean, yeah.
And that's why the radio is very easily adaptable to the newest space of media.
Like when I was having driving jobs, like, I'm not listening to Funk Flex in the car.
Again, I'm not saying you might not listen to a radio station, like you might not listen to music on the radio. And that's why I said I agree with you that maybe music might not be the thing. But radio itself will, especially if they adapt it properly, will be equally as popular as some of the other forms of content consumption, because just like you said, if you can't watch it, just listen to it audio only, which means where can I broadcast audio only, real time, over the airways for everyone who wants to tune in live. When I do my ad reads, it's the same thing as a commercial break. When I cut away, it's the same thing as like when I get up and go to the bathroom if I'm doing a regular take and somebody's watching the video. So all of the things that go into the video section still play a part in the audio section, because on the radio, there's still ads. On the radio, if someone's doing their sports call and you call in and you want to talk to them, whatever, they still have their ads and all of that shit playing. They have all of the commercials and all of that shit as well. So podcasts, very easily adaptable to go on radio. What's the biggest growing form of content consumption? Podcast.
I'm just saying that it's like there's a holding just like a regular radio like system is just like,
radios are everywhere, and that's the other thing.
But how many of us are really using it? Like, I got an alarm clock with a radio,
but that's because you have radios. All right, like, you don't think about it this way because you're so used to watching things after. That's the beauty of convenience and the beauty of technology. You don't watch shit live, because before you had to tune in at 7 p.m. even to watch a TV show once a week, or you wasn't going to catch the reruns till the next day, maybe at 7 p.m.
I could tune in,
but now you can watch it there. But you don't. Most things you don't tune in live.
And I watch
every now and again.
I'm a grown man. If I was a little nigga, I would be like,
what'd you just say? What'd you just say? I'm a grown man. Yeah. I'm moving. I got stuff to do. So what allows me?
What you trying to tell me? The children's gonna be?
Bro, I'm just trying to say first off, who can buy cell phones? Adults. Who can buy radios and all that shiny shit? Adults. So the only people that you're really appealing to at the end of the day to spend their money is the adults. You want the kids to tempt the adults to spend their money on other shit because parents are going to take care of their kids. But at the end of the day, you need to appeal to the adults to spend their fucking money. Like, all the kids in the world could want a toy, but if there's lead in the toy, the parents aren't going to fucking buy it.
Yeah, it's just not as popular as it used to be, is all I'm saying.
Radio is easily going to be, Like when everything starts.
It already was. It's just gonna keep plateauing. It's just gonna plateau eventually, which I feel.
Well, it's plateaued for now, but it's easily going to have a resurgence and be one of the more popular forms of consumption.
Actually going to like an FM radio and being like, "Yo, nigga."
Well, if that's
I think Sirius is gonna just take over.
Yeah, but Sirius is XM radio, and that's. But there's the big
radio.
No. Totally but no, different. So here's the no. The only difference is just the broadcasting.
People that are listening to satellite radio are motherfuckers who want to listen to satellite radio. They paying that shit out of pocket,
and that's because of
access to the shit. All the back catalog shit. It gives you access to a lot of fucking shit.
You can listen to yesterday's Funk Flex broadcast on like the website. They have like those recordings and things like that online for VOD. So you can listen.
Sometimes because they have mixes like the Canelo. I've done this before. I've seen like the Canelo mixes.
Well,
and, like,
certain mixes.
The live mixes where they're actually and doing all that. You were like, oh shit, I haven't heard. What song is this? If you don't catch it right there, you can't go on there. There's no list of like, oh yeah, he played this and he mixed this with
exactly.
this.
But that's also different. That's him doing a performance at the end of the day. Like that's a live performance. He's a DJ, so that's what he does. He takes different songs, blends them together to create a vibe and curate an energy for you to enjoy that music. That's his job. So that's a performance. He doesn't have to VOD a performance. But again, the difference between satellite radio and FM radio is simply just the fact that you pay for satellite radio. If the FM radio stations pay these other people and then use the ads from their companies to make to make money. Like Funk Flex has commercial breaks. Or even if he doesn't have commercial breaks specifically, all the other shows that ran throughout the day
they had customers with less commercial breaks
during their stars,
and also the fact that they don't have to abide by the same censorship laws.
Yeah, but
because since you're paying for that, you're stating you want to be there, and the only people that are supposed to be allowed to pay for it because it's a subscription thing are people who are of a certain age.
Exactly, but again. Even during Flex, 90 minutes of uninterrupted music is like the favorite shit he used to say.
Yeah.
90 minutes uninterrupted music or 60. Because during, at least even if in the beginning of his broadcast he had ads in the first 30 minutes, for that last 90 minutes, there's no ads. Except whatever Flex want to say. So
and that's
he might
the hardest part.
So he might shout something out. He might, you feel me? He might shout out a club. He might promote something and do his own ad reads. Podcasts do the same thing. The only difference, again, between XM radio and FM radio is that XM radio is specifically a paid subscription and FM radio is broadcast for any and everyone to hear based on ad sponsors and revenue generated elsewhere that is then promoted on the radio station, not necessarily the show, if that makes sense. So that's how the stations pay people. All it takes is for FM radio stations like Hot 97 and shit like that to go from, like, the Breakfast Club is already essentially a podcast that niggas tune into all the fucking time.
They've already changed their system. It's literally a podcast, and throughout the day, they have segments of it. If you wake up early enough, you can get their, like, actual live, I think it's, like, uninterrupted. I think it's uninterrupted as well.
Whatever. But it's broadcast over FM radio. The Breakfast Club is one of the most popular things on the planet, not in the States, not in any other, in the world. It is one of the most globally known syndicated podcasts or grouping of people speaking on a mic. You're not going to tell me radio can't have a resurgence if something like that's been long standing.
They base those numbers on basically the amount of markets that they're in. They basically go, we in New York, blah, blah, blah.
Everywhere somebody is listening to the Breakfast Club.
India, but they're available to listen to.
But people are listening.
It's niggas in Pakistan really going dinkum to Mr. Charlemagne.
Yes, because they can do.
Niggas in motherfucking India is like, oh, I love Angela.
We don't have to believe it.
You don't think they got their own FM station?
We don't have to believe it because they've clearly done international stuff. All of them. together collectively. The Breakfast Club has left.
Club going to the Gaza Strip.
No, I'm not saying they're popular in every single market.
I don't even remember them ever do. I've seen actual podcasts do way better tours than a Breakfast Club tour.
But they also all do other shit outside of that.
Yeah, I won't argue that. That's arrogance and me being a dickhead.
Like Charlemagne does 3 other fucking shows a day, every day. Then he does Brilliant Idiots once a week. Then he does some other shit.
You really believe they could sell out? They could sell out like Bird does in the UK, like when he did Bill Burr presents his whole special, his friends and stuff like that. You think he could do a stadium?
Just the 3 of them alone? No. The 3 of them alone, but Bill Burr didn't sell out a stadium alone. He did it with the culmination, the grouping of his friends.
Yeah. Well, he also did perform in the UK as a headline. No. Headlined stadiums. Yes. Period.
Yeah, he's headlined.
You need people to be there to do like the other 3 hours. But like, get that. Openers,
but even a headliner doesn't fill the stadium on his own.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. A good headliner, yeah, they're doing that. No one's going like, oh my god, I can't wait to see that middle act.
Look, you want to know? You want to know why a good opener? You want to know why a good headliner really won't? Just a good headliner won't fill a stadium on his own. Well, let me not say that. There's very few people that categorize go in that category. Is because if you pay for the show, you're gonna want to go at the start of the show. If you know that the headliner's not coming on till the last hour.
Some people
you're gonna
niggas that come. I've seen, bro.
Yeah, niggas will show up late to it.
Successful comedians have told me, not even just told me, like people that I've seen and come across, like going to some of these shows in my man's throne. But actually, you listen to a podcast, there's endless stories of people like, yeah, when I was an opener, like I remember like opening up for Jerry Seinfeld or something, and it's like my opening act is nothing like his. I'm not famous. I'm not any of these things. So I have to just be as funny as possible to entertain the crowd and win them over and keep them, you know what I mean, jolly enough while also not stepping on the toes of the headliner.
And that's what I'm saying.
It's a tough thing to do.
A good headliner will not just sell out by himself, because if those supporting acts are really poor, a lot of people, just like you said, when you're an opener, essentially to build yourself up to be a headliner, you have to start winning. You got to start winning niggas over. If you're someone that's not winning people over and you're not a very good comedian and you have to open for someone on like a tour, we're not just talking like you're doing a one night opener. We're talking like you're going on tour with them.
I get what you mean.
You know what I mean? A lot of people will stop going to the, like, okay, you might sell out a couple venues in your real popular areas because that's your point. You're going to go to your target areas first. But the moment you start getting out of the people who are cult fans and start going into the markets where you're actually, like you said, them niggas not going to the Gaza Strip and just having the fucking time of their life.
They're not going to certain parts of UK.
And that's fine, because that's not their market, that's not their audience, and people there don't listen to them.
They'll tell you that.
And they'll tell you that because they know very well.
Because that's good marketing.
But then at the same,
niggas ain't listening to the radio all over the world. Is basically what I'm trying to get at. I'm sorry.
More people listen to the radio.
It's a lot of people, but
I think more people listen to it than you think, because there's more poor people on the planet than you think.
You're right.
And radio is a much more accessible means of listening to things.
Good level of arrogance, but those people
you think in third world terms.
Yes,
people who live in first world and third. You think in first world terms. I should say people who live in third world countries are like still using iPhone 5s,
but
iPhone 3s,
the apps.
And those are the more advanced third world countries like Jamaica,
bro. Shit like that. I just watched a video of niggas mining cobalt, and it was like 2 niggas on the phone out there.
I'm not saying niggas don't have.
And them niggas is digging in dirt with no tools.
But they also mining.
Somebody had the nerve to pull a cell phone out.
But they mining cobalt. They clearly sell that and make a profit off of it.
Get slaved over,
bro. If you would have made a good enough profit, you would have bought a shovel. That's all I'm gonna say.
But again, we're thinking in your arrogance in the first world, it's like, oh, I need a shovel, make this job easier. To them, it's like, I just do this shit with my hands. It saves me money. I do the work. I get paid.
Nah, I think they get enslaved.
No, yeah, bro. I think that's exactly what I think. Apple is really doing some bullshit. Every cell phone and computer company is doing some bullshit to get some cobalt. Dealing with it.
Them niggas still get paid to mine the cobalt.
Like, think about it like this, bro.
We already talked about the exploitation of the country.
Cents a day, like, bro. And they still got cell phones. Like, cell phones ain't that, like, bro, as long as
what cell phones niggas in jail be? Niggas in jail do not be having
no. Open up TikTok right now. Don't do this to me. Open up TikTok right now and do hashtag jail.
I don't have TikTok.
Niggas got pit bulls in jail, in prison, nigga. What are you talking about?
Those are minimum security prisons. Those is not, niggas should not be having no pit bulls in jail. What the fuck is going on?
Nigga, I watched.
What the fuck is going on? Why do niggas have pit bulls in jail?
I watched Nick Briz play basketball in prison, nigga. He had a 3-game series.
That's different.
No, that's a whole human with a camera.
No, bro, think about it. You've seen people go and do outreach programs to prison. Going to play ball in prison when you got a bunch of guards watching you and there's one cameraman.
So what about the niggas that be teaching you how to cook in this spot? Like, yo, this how
they camera quality be dirt, nigga. Them niggas be using some of the worst cameras ever.
But those are third world cameras. They don't cost no bread. But when you in that type of place, that's the best shit ever. It costs all the money.
Nigga, them shit still be dirt.
Be paying it. It's still.
I'm pretty sure they be like iPhone 5s
and the difference. No. And also the difference between their infrastructure and our infrastructure is very vast. So sneaking something into their prisons is very different.
No. I'm talking about niggas in Georgia got dogs and all type.
Yeah, that shouldn't be happening.
I seen a nigga in California post up. First things first on Facebook Live. He's like, nigga, we done just balled out, nigga, and it's mad dominoes. He just bought. How he get dominoes in prison?
That's because first off, to get that in, the guards definitely had to help you, nigga. No Domino's man is walking up to the pizzeria, is walking up to the prison and just being like, yo, I got an order for cell number B10 and block C.
What if he is?
What if he really is?
No, he's not getting. He's not getting let in. It's illegal. It's illegal. So that means no. It's illegal.
He don't get it. He not in tune,
bro.
The streets could get anything they want,
bro. All I'm saying is there are laws being broken. So if there's laws being broken, that means someone in that prison that is allowing that to happen, which means they are directly not doing their job.
Nah, niggas is doing the right job.
Nigga, if Domino's get delivered to the prison and it's for the guards, cool. Because I'm sure they have like a spot for guards where if they need to get some type of whatever.
I'm gonna start sharing the jail memes. I'm gonna go back into my jail meme bag.
Cahoots with prisoners trying to.
But again, look, like you said, cahoots, which means they're breaking the law and not doing their job. The only reason them prisoners are getting shit.
You see a nigga that's supposed to be confined to a cage with Domino's,
and he can show you
somebody broke the law.
And that's all I'm trying to say, brother.
Bro, and
that's my point, brother. Niggas aren't just doing it freely. It's not a normal occurrence. Bro, that is because niggas over there is breaking the law. So the
Can
extent
we say breaking the law is a normal occurrence?
Not to that extent where Domino's is getting brought into the prison.
It's damn near the furthest extent. Bro, if that happens on a regular.
You don't remember 3 years ago? 4 years ago, a nigga brought a grenade. He smuggled a grenade into the prison in hopes of escaping by blowing a wall up?
Because somebody allowed him to get in because they were also trying to allow him to get out.
He was a booth master. That's what it was. You thought nobody let him in. He was a booth master.
So then he's different. That's one nigga. Regular niggas is not a booth. Not all regular. He was practicing.
They boofing shit of the same magnitude.
No, they are not.
Bro, I swear
they are not boofing the same magnitude as a grenade, nigga. You're bugging.
Right now,
you're fucking dumb. You're stupid as hell.
Wrong. Because if they boof a machete up their ass.
Machetes are not of the same magnitude as a fucking grenade,
you can
nigga.
massacre many people with a machete.
It's way more machete than it is grenade.
You can go on a massacre with a machete.
You can go on a big massacre with a grenade.
Nigga, the grenade is the grenade. If the grenade blows up, it's if the grenade happens to blow up inside you, that shit's still gonna send shrapnel flying out. Not only that, but then your bones will get blasted to bits and come out as shrapnel. You are doing more damage in a prison with one single grenade than a nigga in a room with a machete. 20 niggas can rush a nigga with a machete, and maybe a couple niggas gonna get hacked. I'm not saying that a couple niggas might not go down, but that grenade is damaging all 20 niggas
of a machete. That's all.
A grenade is damaging all 20
by the
niggas.
Right person,
I'm gonna tell you right now.
A lot of damage. And
nigga, who? Nigga, Zorro? Nigga, that's not a fucking movie, nigga.
Yes, bro. No, you bugging.
There's some niggas out there that get busy. Like
bro,
that,
in China said that this nigga is coming out here like he's an anime and he's fucking. What's the nigga from One Piece name? Bro. Nigga, Zorro from One Piece coming out here with 3. Niggas is not doing that shit, nigga.
Listen,
there's a lot of switchblade masters out there,
bro. Go just do some Google searches. In China, mass stabbings and slashings are a normal thing.
That's because the niggas don't be having guns.
Bro, exactly. And that's what I'm
So they spend their whole life training knives, nigga.
No, nigga, it's not training, nigga. It's just it's using common sense. Like, fuck it.
Nigga, knives is like half their culture, and they spend all their time eating with chopsticks. They got different type of hand-eye coordination, my nigga. Of course they good with blades.
This sounds a little funny.
It's not racist. That's just real shit, nigga.
All right, bro. Whatever.
Nigga, if you eat with chopsticks on a regular basis, your hand-eye coordination is obviously going to be better than someone who does not eat with sticks on a regular.
Niggas be poking their eye. Oh shit!
Like, bro, you've tried to eat with chopsticks? Yes.
Yes.
It's not the easiest thing to do.
Nah.
Especially when you're trying to eat rice grains with fucking chopsticks.
But they have them niggas be eating a whole lot of sticky rice.
Not the bottom of the fucking rice. They clean all their plates. It's a cultural thing for them to literally leave a plate clean.
And then matting it together.
No, nigga. And then still picking up.
Some Asian niggas eating Spanish food with chopsticks, and then I'll be high.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, that's what's up.
You can watch these niggas eat almost anything with chopsticks. They eat.
Word.
They eat mad different types of shit.
Eat some soup with them chopsticks.
They eat small, bro. They even pick up small, tiny, little round items and eat them with chopsticks. Your hand-eye coordination is going to be better than that of the average person.
We get it.
So I expect you to be good with a blade and doing shit like this after a little bit of practice, because your hand-eye is better than the niggas.
I'm just saying.
Like, mass stabbings happen in Britain too, but them niggas, again, they just don't got guns. So there's way more stabbings. If one of them niggas had a gun, that nigga was running around with that knife would be real outmatched real fast. If the nigga ran around with a knife in a like grocery store, run into a nigga that happened to got a grenade on his hip, you think he going after that nigga?
Bro, listen. I'm telling you.
Like, what?
Listen, I get what you're saying, but in prison, niggas do.
All right, bet. So let's just set this up. You said you want to do the square? Nah. You said you want to do the square? So bet. I'm going to get a grenade. Y'all niggas get machetes. And we going to stand in the square over there. I'm going to just wear some blast gear.
You know damn well you're still going to die. You might. Even if you don't die, you're going to be.
I'll be damaged.
Yeah.
But y'all niggas going to be dead.
And for all you know. If you said, where'd you say you gonna do that at?
No, we gonna stand in the square that you want to make. So you gonna create the square. You said niggas just square up right over there in that area. That's what you always said. So we gonna go right over there. We gonna put the camera on this side.
There's no winning. Someone can die easily.
I'm gonna stand up there on the steps and then run and drop the grenade.
Yeah. So me and Mo gonna just go right out the front door.
Nah, y'all gotta stay in the square.
Gonna blow up in here by yourself.
Do some cold duty shit, catch it, throw it back upstairs.
RB.
This nigga Mo gonna pick the shit up. Yeah. Nigga,
and finish yourself. It'll be no upper half of Morgan no more.
Nigga's gonna be dead. Nigga gonna be sick.
Sit right there. Like,
nigga gonna have JPP fingers.
JPP fingers.
Yo, chill out. JPP was
still that nigga.
Bro. That's disgusting.
Nigga said still that nigga. You don't even watch sports.
I watch football.
Bro, don't change the subject. You don't believe in the magic of prison, bro. Anything can happen, bro. But
nigga, bro, how many prisons is really getting dominoes on a regular? That was one video of one group of niggas. It's not like you see that at every prison. How many prisons are there in America?
I seen mad fast.
All right, no. Real shit. How many prisons are there in America?
Probably a lot.
way more than you could name. There's more prisons in America than there are colleges or some shit like that, or close to the same amount, some shit like that. I swear to you. Then I swear to you, I'm talking private universities as well, not like, you know, state schools, because there'd be like 12 state schools per like state. So we're talking private universities. Mad prisons. Okay? If you see one video a day, you get what I'm saying, from a prison, do you know how many goddamn prisoners there are for the percentage of that shit? More than a million.
We circulate about 1 million.
There's more than 1 million people in jail right now.
You think so?
Google it right now. How many people are incarcerated in the U.S.? There's more than 1 million people incarcerated. No doubt.
It's 100 million niggas. That'd be crazy. 1/3 of the population is in prison as we speak.
There's like, saying there's only 1 million people incarcerated would be blasphemous. New York probably has 1 million people incarcerated alone.
You dragged it.
Do you know how many people live in New York?
Total 2,418,000. Like
okay.
That. And then in total in federal, in state, 1,500,000.
So 3 mil together?
Nah, it's only 2. This is the total amount.
It just separated it. Yeah. Total.
These are the amount of people in federal and state.
And then local and then
local
other
jails. And then juvies.
So there are 2 million people and change.
That's not
in
that
jail.
crazy.
Free
it's over 300 million of us, bro.
Maurice.
That's less than 1%.
There is 2 million people incarcerated. And you think that a couple 100,000 videos even on TikTok.
Not even TikTok. I've been seeing
just in the. I'm just talking about in the course, and that's what I'm saying. That 100,000 in the course of years, and the people that circulate in and out of prison. That is not a lot. That occurrence of them having phones, like we know niggas that go to jail all the time. Yeah. We grew up around niggas that went to jail all the time. Yeah. Them niggas did not have phones, bro.
Nah, them wildin'. I knew niggas that had a little bit of. They had it for like a day or two. It's bowling, nigga.
Yep, they had it for a day or two.
I swear to God,
that shit expensive,
bro. Yeah, bro, you know how
that shit probably like 6 bands.
Yeah, I was about to say that's like 2 bands.
My
least.
Point exactly, niggas. Is not a regular occurrence for niggas in these jails to be having.
It's very regular. It's just niggas. It's not a regular occurrence from niggas in the hood to have 2 bands to spend every 2 days, nigga. You already in prison. It's hard enough.
If niggas don't have the money, that means niggas can't have the phones. So the simple fact is, since niggas don't have the money, it's not a regular occurrence.
Bro, niggas is
period.
Phones.
Niggas have phones.
Would you agree with me on that?
I agree that niggas is boofing lots of shit.
And niggas is boofing.
The charger, we share the phone.
We share the phone. Now we twins. I respect it. Oh shit! But, I mean, like, you do some real son shit. Had a phone still in your butt. Yeah. Had a charger.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the show. We appreciate you guys.
Actually, start charging.
Next time we're here, we'll talk some more about. I guess we'll learn some more about the art of the booth.
Nigga got the wall bringing his ass. Nigga,
we'll learn some more about the art of the booth because these two seem to be truly interested in it. I'll go do some research on jail and have some hard numbers for you. We're gonna.
You want hard numbers, nigga? You sitting on hard numbers and eating a cake.
All right. Hey, all right.
Eating cake.
Yeah. Okay.
It's crazy.
All right.
Sheesh.
Well,
what's your favorite number, Quis? 4?
7.
I knew he was gonna say it. I was like, why'd you say 7?
It is.
You like my birthday? You like the day I was born?
So
fuck 7. It's like, nah, 7 is definitely
7 is my favorite. It's always been my favorite number.
7 and 11.
Yes.
My second favorite number is 28.
That's wild specific.
7 times 4.
I don't know why like 3-digit numbers anymore.
Bro, why? Who do you think you are?
I'm saying nobody like 132.
Yo. My favorite number is 492.
Different.
You some ugly.
You a dirt
doo-doo nigga.
You a doodoo head.
That nigga just childish.
Yo, he get on the court number 496 right here. Like.
Nigga, this is not lacrosse jersey, you bum ass nigga. Like
3-digit numbers. It might be the way to go. There's nothing wrong.
What athletes? Name one athlete with a 3-digit number.
There's no athlete I know with a 3-digit number.
Thank you.
You couldn't even name like a NASCAR car with a 3-digit number. That's how you know them shits is trash. You a bum.
In most sports, I don't think they
NASCAR, lacrosse.
Yeah, that's only what two.
Like I don't know.
I bet you if they let it be done in the NFL and NBA, there'd be some.
Bro, nobody is wearing like 3-digit numbers.
We don't know because it's not allowed.
No, yes, we.
You want to see a lineman? You want to see a wide receiver wearing 111?
Yeah, I'm about to. Yeah, right. Like
who does it matter? Are you gonna be angry seeing this nigga wearing 111?
Yo, look at number 2.
I'm angry seeing these niggas wear 4 and shit sometimes.
Why?
Because that's not a wide receiver number.
Yeah. It's a number.
Bro, I hate the fact that the NFL changed the rules and now they got cornerbacks wearing like 1 and 4 and all this extra shit. Like, I hate that. Yeah. That is not numbers for y'all. Damn. Y'all niggas supposed to be wearing 23, 45, shit like that. And 45 is only if y'all niggas really hit, because that's a linebacker number.
Yeah, that's more linebackers right there.
See, you know. And you talking about it don't make a difference, but you immediately.
I'm saying it make a difference in the NFL.
Yeah, we out of here because this nigga is done here. We are done with the show because we are tired of this nigga's nonsense.
We don't believe in habitually lying, but he does.
I'm just saying the NFL has a standard.
Y'all be safe.
We out here, man.
I don't. They can wear 3-digit numbers.
Peace.